was born in Calgary, Canada. I grew up in Seattle, Washington. Moved here in the 90s. So I went to high school in Washington and here, and then I did some college here, some MCC, University of Phoenix. Started taking some classes there to pursue a master's in business. I was in manufacturing and tool and die, and I was there for 9 or 10 years, and that formed a work ethic, that formed my ability to see processes and create processes for myself. It really gave me a building block into how I would eventually go on to form my own business and to go off on my own. After that, I got into the construction industry and was able to build on that and learned construction management. Going into the construction side of it, and we do mainly road and highway work for ADOT. We work with mines. Arizona has a mining community in it, and so that really gave me the baseline to see more of the state, more of the city, more of the state, learn about the infrastructure, and take a real interest in how they were developing it and how they were planning it. Like I really like it because, for one thing, it's one of the youngest cities in the nation. Phoenix isn't that old when you compare it to like back east. When you compare it to New York and Chicago and these other cities. What makes Phoenix really great is there's some blueprints to follow as far as developing the city. There's blueprints to follow as far as developing infrastructure and our freeway structure and stuff like that. It's a great place for new businesses to come into because Phoenix is newer, younger, and it's growing from a business standpoint. Phoenix has the ability to entice businesses to come in, whether it be through tax breaks or community involvement, and add to the base here, add to the population, just add to the growth, and give the people who live here more opportunities than they had previously. And that's something that can be expanded on over and over again. That's not about to stop. We're still growing.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
We just got done with the new Loop 202 expansion, which is going to be a great boost for the city. We were involved in some of the planning work. It was design build projects, so you don't go into it 100% knowing what everything's going to be. So we were involved in helping some of the processes, figuring out some of the stuff as we went along. We collaborate with ADOT, where they have a division called Roadside Development, and so we work closely with them and with the implementation of the specifications for all how we build the slopes, how we channel water runoff, how we reduce erosion, how we prevent storm water pollution, and those kind of things for our city. I'm involved with an organization called IECA, that's the International Erosion Control Association, and that just kind of expounds. That's a national association, but those are the people that we work with, and they set guidelines, and we work with them on setting guidelines for so that we can take care of our city in the right way. His name's Kurt Anderson. We started together. He showed me the ropes and kind of introduced me into this industry, and so I kind of did my secondary education under him, helping to run the company, and then using his tutelage and his mentorship. That's what, like I said before, that's where I kind of gained my passion for this aspect of how I can help our city with the infrastructure. And then when I sit on my own, I just invoke a lot of the same philosophies, and it's getting close to and recognizing the people that are doing the things that interest you, that are helping the city. Like I said, I had a mentor. I realized early on that this guy was a good person to be around and to study, so that he could influence me in the right ways to do that. So it's being involved in organizations. It's whatever your passion is. Seeking out those organizations, and then seeking out individuals within those organizations that you can learn from and help build you up, and help grow your passion for whatever it is you're doing.